The fight for faith continues as Ohio's West Branch School District is banning prayer before school sporting events after complaints from an advocacy group called Freedom, the Freedom from Religion Foundation.
That's right. Now, some of the district students and their parents are fighting back, raising money to defend against that foundation by selling Prayer Matters T-shirts. Here with more, students of the West Branch School District and members of the high school basketball team, Nick Everett and Nicholas Pigeon, and Nicholas's father, who printed the T-shirts, Brooke Pigeon. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
So tell us what happened and how you learned about that you could no longer pray in school.
We had 3 straight home games, and we just stopped praying in general. And I was just asking a bunch of questions. I was wondering why, because it's been a tradition. We always do it. And I just found out around the community that we stopped, and it really struck us.
Absolutely. So the school received a letter from the Freedom from Religious Foundation. Last time I checked, it was Freedom of Religion. But this foundation saying prayer is not allowed. So that prayer was then replaced by a moment of silence. Here's what the Freedom from Religion Foundation sent. They said, like the prayer practices in Santa Fe, the prayers at district events like basketball games are also inappropriate and unconstitutional. The district must immediately take action to end the practice of scheduling prayer at school-sponsored events. Yet, you guys have said that this is something almost everybody in the team wants, everyone in the community wants. Is it fair to say that there's a reason prayer's been said at this school for years?
Right. I mean, it's been said for 40 years. So to give up that tradition, we thought, well, it's something we're certainly not going to take lightly.
So one way you guys are fighting back is you're wearing these shirts. It says Prayer Matters. Tell us how you came up with this idea for the shirts, and also how successful has it been in your community?
I was sitting at dinner one night with my family, and I decided to come up with Prayers Matter, and I thought that'd be a good thing to put out and let people know what's going on and tell them what's going on with the situation.
And it's catching on, right? I mean, there's more demand for these T-shirts and sweatshirts than you ever imagined.
Yeah, I mean, I was just thinking a few people were going to buy them and stuff like that, members of the team and their family, but we're up to a little over 700 shirts now, and it's starting to get nationwide.
Now, guys, cynics might say, why does it matter? Why does a prayer before a game matter? You know, separation of church and state, that feels like so yesterday. Why is prayer so important to you specifically, but also this school district?
Well, I mean, that's the consensus of the reason we're at the position we're at. I mean, the love and grace of Jesus Christ should be in more places as opposed to less. And why aren't we moving in that direction as opposed to eliminating it from public places? People need to be exposed.
So what happens if you break this ban? Let's say you have your next game and you guys just decide we're going to pray. We're going to exercise our right to pray. What happens to you? What are the consequences?
Who knows? I mean, there's threats all over the place of what could happen. But, I mean, that's part of the deal. I mean, that's kind of why we got these T-shirts, to prepare ourselves. Number one, to show the administration that the community's behind you, number one. And number two, to raise money to help fund any defense that might be necessary that comes along.
Well, that's it. I mean, ultimately, the West Branch School District is afraid of litigation, which could be very, very costly. So part of these... Go ahead.
And what happens is, I mean, these groups come and pick on these schools, knowing darn well in these public school systems they don't have enough money to defend themselves, or at least they don't have a set-aside pot to help defend themselves. So, I mean, it's almost bullying. I mean, coming in and saying, hey, stop this or I'm going to sue you for, $250,000 or $500,000. And then all of a sudden, what's the school district supposed to do without people in the community that stand up and say, wait a second, pump the brakes here a little bit. This is what we care about, and this is something worth fighting for.
It's a great point. It's legal intimidation. They come in from the outside and tell you how you're supposed to live. But these shirts represent a fighting back. Their prayers matter. People can actually buy these, and by doing so, can potentially contribute to a legal defense, right? The website prayer-matters.org, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on, and a powerful message, and I couldn't agree more.
And we hope we make you guys very busy putting those T-shirts together. Good luck with the rest of your season, by the way. Good luck with the rest of your basketball season. Hope prayer continues, and I hope we sell a lot of prayer-matters.org T-shirts.
Good luck.
Thank you for the support.
Appreciate it.